Premiere Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting caressed by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch styled up with new kicks, pay flow ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentleman on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premiere Boyz.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka MrGentleman.
And what's going on? This is Aaron Stans.
This is the star Roddy Rob.
Long live the chief. They call me Malimal.
And this episode you're about to listen to could be very offensive.
Also, you might want to wear a pair of headphones while listening to this episode, as it is not safe for work.
Today's episodes include discussions on sensitive topics that may evoke strong emotion.
So therefore, discretion is advised.
Thank you and enjoy this episode.
This is Jim Uriah Starr, and you are listening to Premiere Boyz Podcast.
Yes, hello everybody. Welcome to the Premiere Boy Podcast, the season 3 finale of the Premiere Boy Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka MrGentleman.
And you already know what it is, your man Sense, and we are back at it one more time for season 3. This is the season 3 finale of the Premiere Boyz Podcast. Welcome.
And you got me, the star Roddy Rod, here in the building. What's up, everybody? We are here. Season 3 finale. What's up?
And we got to do it one more time. Ken, could you help me out?
Long live the chief!
We got to do it one more time for the last time that we're going to be live in a little while. This is the season 3 finale. 20 episodes of greatness, fun, jokes. We all going to wrap it up right now. But before we do all of that, they call me Malimal. Some call me the chief. Everybody calls me Lucky and Hands. Let's get it, Ken. What are we talking about today?
Yes, and you know, this is the season 3 finale. And we're going to talk about how we feel about the season and all our growth and everything like that on the main event topic, which is us. But before we get to that, how everybody doing today? How y'all week?
We've been pretty busy, you know. I've been working, stressing, but looking forward to, you know, wrapping this week up pretty positively and getting ready for not only Labor Day weekend, but also King Talk Season 4, which I can't wait to get into at the end of the podcast. Get more information on that. But other than that, just checking out some shows and everything like that. I recently caught up with like the Ultimatum on Netflix, and basically, you know, you got these couples coming on the show, you know, and they got to figure out whether or not they want to get married or not. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to decide or not. But so how they find out if they're ready or not is if they date the other couples. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta date the other couples, and then you go back dating your partner and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to ask real quick. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, would you, like, you know what I'm saying, like, would you take your shorty on like an Ultimatum or a Temptation Island?
Yo, I could give you 2 answers for that. 2 easy answers for that. Hell no. No for Ultimatum. No for Temptation Island. No for to Love Island. No to Love is Blind. No to The Bachelorette or The Bachelorette. Yeah, none of those.
No.
First of all,
it's a lot of them. It's a lot.
I'm aware of Love Island, Love is Blind, The Bachelor, and not a couple shows, but I was just throwing it out there just because. No, I'm not.
Ken said he don't want it.
No, but no, I would not bring my person to Temptation Island or Ultimatum or stuff like that. Nah. Or this other show, The Big D. There's another show that I would
Hey
do.
yo, that's wild.
No, that was the show called. That series is called The Big D. I'm dead serious.
Yo, this is
It's on Peacock. It's on Peacock. That's it. It's on Peacock.
Hey, yeah. Of course it is.
The D stand for divorce. D stand for divorce.
Oh, it's divorce. It's divorce.
Divorce.
Okay.
Get your mind out the gutter, son.
Bro, you said that shit, bro. Come on,
That was the show. That was the show called. I didn't make the show, son. You made me up later with USA and Peacock, son. They made that title. That's not me. That's not me. That's not me, son. Oh
That's
shoot,
crazy.
that's funny. That's funny.
I wouldn't go on those shows because
Oh shoot.
it'd be boring for me. Be boring. I'm not stupid enough to act like the stuff I do in that moment won't be on TV in 6 months. They're just sneaking in the private room. The private room ain't the private room. It's like the champagne room. There's no sex in the champagne room. You should not have sex in the private rooms. Niggas would know. Like, oh, what are we doing?
And they be really digging that shit up like, oh, it's a safe space. Don't worry, nobody's watching. Nigga, we are!
We are watching, son. Exactly.
The whole purpose for what you're doing is put on TV. What are we doing here? It's like on wrestling when they act like they telling their secret plan and ain't no camera there. The camera there.
That's a fact, son. That's a fact.
Damn, bro. I definitely wouldn't say it. I look like it's one of those shows that like your girl would you just have more problems on top of more problems.
Yeah.
If you're already having problems.
Yeah, yo, give me a yeah.
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 Yo, that's crazy though, because like I watch these shits, right? And I'm like, you know what? All the shit that be going on and everything like that, you know, on these shows, I can't see myself putting day on these shows talking about, oh, you gotta have an ultimatum. You know what I'm saying? And then let her go out here with these dudes shit, try to, you know, sit there and trying to get up in there. They ain't trying to let them in. So it's like, what are we doing?
but
that's great.
So yeah, nah,
Okay,
bro.
okay. I peeped you.
Huh?
You still got it in there. I peeped you.
I had to pick it up though. Go out.
I noticed it too, son. No comment. But how you been doing, Bally?
I'm feeling phenomenal. That's kind of all I got now.
AJ Styles, there you go.
You know, I'm sure this week, just like for anybody else, has had its ups and downs. But for the most part, you know, this is one more of those weeks of growth and discovery, like in the self-discovery process. I don't know, you know, I'll let y'all guys know, you know, over the course of the season, we just got a few different things going on. We got self-growth, we got self-care and all that stuff going on. You know, we're trying to take care of our mental, trying to take better care of our physical. We got a whole lot going on, and you know, this is one of those weeks that let you know that, and I want everybody else to hear this. Like, it's a journey. It's not like a direct path, if y'all know what I mean. Like, it's not, everything ain't gonna be linear up from the moment you decide you want your life to be better, or from the moment something changes and you have to get back to normal. But it will get back better than it was, but it won't be linear. So there are going to be times where feels like you took a step back, like going plummet in a hole, you know. But there's always that get back that next day. You understand?
That's a fact.
Yeah, fact. Yeah, there you go. And what about you, Roddy? How you doing?
Man, I just been having bad news after bad news, bro. Now somebody tried to find me in the subway, so it's just not been good.
Oh wow.
Oh shit. What?
Random dude said I I look like I have Down syndrome, so I was ready to box his
Wow.
ass.
Yeah, that messed up, son.
Random stranger too. So
Yeah, that messed up.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to go through that, son. That messed
Yeah,
up.
bro.
Oh, that's crazy. What train? I'm sorry, but I'm here. What train?
the 4 and 5 and Fulton.
At Fulton
Oh,
in the
shit.
city?
Yeah.
That's wild for real. I don't like that, yo. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. You know,
Yeah,
people these days is crazy, son. Like it's disgusting, yo.
Nah, people.
The niggas ain't got no proof, especially in the city.
Yeah.
this whole migrant situation got the city just looking like a swamp of crazy people over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just been having bad news after bad news. I'm just trying to lift myself out of the situation.
Yeah, I completely understand, son. For me, my week's been alright. You know, I'm just trying to get my motivation back. I feel like I finally back. You know, I started working on season 7 of Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast. You know, which is premiering this Sunday, by the way. Also, I just got my hair cut because I needed it. And I just just continue to stay focused and continue to get the life that I deserve and do all I can to get to that point, you know. So that's where I'm at, you know, self-growth, self-care, take care of yourself. And there you go, y'all. But in case y'all noticed, on our IG page, we've been doing some polls on what topic we should talk about, because this episode pretty much is for the fans.
You guys. That's so great. That's so amazing.
Yes. To you, the fans. So
We love the fans.
yeah, this was a dig out for listen to us this season, really been alive. We will get more deep into that, but we got our listener choice. So Sans, tell them anybody who need to pack it up this week.
Alright, y'all, real quick. First, before we get into everything, I want to thank y'all for, checking out all the pack it up sessions that we've been doing on season 3 of the Premiere Boys. It's been definitely an amazing experience creating this segment and trying to get it out there and seeing people like it, talk about it, doing these polls, seeing you guys react to the topic that's at hand. It's definitely been an honor and a privilege to be able to do this. We definitely be packing up more people during King Talk Season 4, which we're about to get into in a little bit at the end of the episode. But in the meantime, this particular topic was chosen by you, the fans, between the following 4 votes: Billy McFarland, Jennifer Aniston, Long Live the Chief Malimal, and Blacks for Trump. And guess what y'all did? By an overwhelming margin, too. Y'all about to make Long Live the Chief Malimal bring up that U-Haul truck. So here we go. Let's take the band-aid off and let's talk about it.
Before we even get into that, everybody that voted for me, y'all kiss my ass. I shouldn't have even been a choice.
When I was the first one, backstory.
Y'all just gonna let Jennifer Aniston slide? That's why they say all kinfolk ain't skinfolk. This is that right there.
Hey, listen, to be fair, Jennifer Aniston did come in second place, and she will hold a reserved spot in the
I know she came in second place because I voted for her.
And thanks to you, she will be the first pack it up on this season of King Talk. Thank you for breaking that. Thank you for making it possible.
Oh my god!
But those votes was not enough for you to sit there and survive this vote. So on that note, I had to bring you to the table. Keep in mind, for every nominee of Pack It Up this week, I had a separate Pack It Up section. It shows you how prepared I am and how serious I take these Pack It Up sessions, right? So, over the course of the season, the Chief, can you go ahead and drop it? Drop the...
Long live the chief.
Alright, so he's been dropping fire content on this platform over the course of this season, especially. A lot of thought-provoking topics that, really transcended into not only into this season, but also over into the chats, to the comment sections, things like that. I can honestly say, without a shadow of a doubt, Malimal has been the driving force of this podcast for the past 3 years. And it would have been 4 if, we would have brought him on at the premiere. But, all good things, gotta come to those who wait. You know what I'm saying? So, here we are. So, I say all that to say this. Bro, you gotta get packed the fuck up for all these goddamn sexy red references.
Thank you.
I mean, god damn. Nigga. Like, you don't understand, bro. Like, I've been sitting on this shit since the first week, right? And I was like, nope, I'm not gonna say nothing. I was gonna shut the fuck up, not gonna say nothing. Because I'm a good friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good friend, right? And in week 2, when with the booty hole Brown references, you feel me? I was like, yo, I was like Terry Runnels in the Plain Rock for Hell episode. I was like, don't sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sell it. And then my wife, my kind, loving wife is hearing me talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, no, that wasn't even that week 2. That was week 3 during the Vegas episode. Alright? And I'm over here, we fight situation because we about to get hit with Hurricane Hillary, on the way. And all I'm hearing is, booty hole Brown shit again for week 3. And keep in mind, in week 2, here's the thing. Guys, you gotta understand how much, I fuck with y'all, as a listener, as a fans. Because I read the comments. They gotta leave on Good Pod, all the, outlets we do the pod. I read these comments, and sometimes I screenshot them, I keep them in mind. So basically, I hear our fans, our loyal fans, bro, like David, shout out to him. Talk about this.
Hey, my little boy.
Right?
Yeah, David, yeah.
Fans of the show talking about like, yo, the episode was lit, it was fire, but nah, bro, I could do without the sexy red references. Fast forward, and I'm like, bro, we should have people listening to the podcast, through the whole shit. Now, sometimes they might not care about some of the topics, and that's fine, you do your thing. But our intention is to get you, through your work day, your drive through, your drive home, listening to the whole shit and enjoying it and liking it. And if you do, make sure you like this podcast too. So basically, I'm looking at him like, bro, that's crazy. So yeah, for you reading the whole sexy red verses, no one asked for those. You feel me? for bringing that up for 3 weeks on the podcast. My lady talking to me like, yo, why are you saying don't sell it? I'm like, bro, I can't sell this. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I'll be a bad friend. And she told me something about it, which I like her having me down on top. She was like, would you be a bad friend if you didn't say anything? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, you right. You right. I gotta say something. And what I didn't realize is we was getting to the finale and we would do a viewer's choice. So I was like, all right, you know what? If they don't pick this during viewer's choice, I'm just gonna talk about it at the end. I'll throw it at the end like late. You feel me? And apparently you guys agreed too. God wanted me to talk about this. God needed me to talk about this. And so I'll oblige. So, for you, dropping all of dumbass sexy red, references, reading the bars on 3 different occasions. Hold up, Ken.
Long live the chief.
Malimal, I'm gonna need you to go. I'm gonna need you to take your ass to U-Haul. Get the biggest truck that you can find. It is the season finale. Get the biggest truck you can find. Get all the damn boxes. All size boxes. 8 by 11 by 13. 17 by 20 by 20. 20 by 20 by 20. 50 by 50. The dumbass TV oblong boxes. Put all the boxes on that truck. And then you drive that truck down to Atlanta. down to Atlanta.
That's oddly specific.
Right? Yeah. Down to Atlanta, right? Bankhead. And you get Sexy Red, right? And you take Sexy Red, them whack ass extensions, them whack ass bars, and that whack ass references, and all y'all could just get wrapped up and packed the fuck up for the end of season 3. But good work on the rest of season 3, though. You will live. I appreciate you.
Well,
First of all, I didn't. How I'm getting packed up for some shit I didn't do?
You did that shit. Don't do it. You did that shit. You got you on tape.
And I had to let y'all know what it was. This is what's out right now. Right?
You didn't have to do that.
This is what's out right now. Look. This is what's outside right now. I'm standing outside. I can hear the song play. She was at the BET Awards making Dr. Bobby Jones look so ashamed.
Look at how people like no, and you condoned it. You condoned it by representing those bars podcast.
Yo, did you just try to play her game, Molly, son?
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right here.
Nigga, my coochie stretched. Yeah.
Come on, Molly, son.
Nah, come on, bro, nah.
We don't need another fan.
We don't need another. We don't need it.
Ain't no fucking way. You see what? Guys,
Roddy, go.
I do what I do.
Roddy, go.
Roddy, go. Kim Talk season 4, September 1st. This is why I do what I do. Roddy, go.
Oh, all right. So my viewer's choice was Fair Heights, City Rats, Elon Musk, and Instagram. And with the viewer's choice, that one was Instagram. So I gotta tell y'all, no, I'm not a fan. I'm sort of not a fan of the Instagram updates. No, now when you like somebody's stuff, it's like a big ass heart for some reason. Like, come on, that's just crazy. And when you message someone, they have to invite them into the message. So literally, your shit could be sitting there if you really need to hit somebody up, and it's really important. You might as well just get their number at this point, because like you have to invite them and they have to message you back. But Instagram has this thing where like if people don't really fuck with you really hard, it goes into that that weird message area where nobody sees it ever. You know what I'm talking about?
The request message.
Yeah, that's.
I thought that was for people who not following you. I thought.
Well, might be that too.
Yeah, I thought it was people who not following you. I thought. Like, continue.
Not might be that too.
Might be that too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, it's like Instagram is like, people could do. You could be who you want. Instagram, it could be totally fake. It's so weird. Like, just create a whole persona and create many pages you want on there.
Yeah.
And of course, the fact that I got in trouble sometimes because it would show that I'm online, but I definitely wasn't by my phone. And my shit would be showing green, and people are like, "Hey, why you didn't answer me?" I'm like, nigga, I was not even on my phone. Fuck. So that's why I don't like Instagram.
Shout out to Instagram. That's Elon Musk too, or does somebody? No, that's Facebook's now. That's Meta.
Meta.
What's that?
Yeah, Meta. Got WhatsApp. Instagram, Facebook. Trend.
Friends is like it's failing right now. Threads. I mean,
Threads look weird as hell. Niggas like X better.
Oh my god.
Nah, because Threads look weird as shit though. Like it's really just trying to be like.
I be trying with it.
I mean,
I be seeing a lot of people try it, but
yeah, I'm be just on it every here and there. I still be on X. So yeah.
I be on Twitter. I hold off on that damn update until my phone forced me to do it. I be on Twitter. On X, sound like we all on porn sites together.
Welcome to X.
Hey, yo.
I will give it to you.
Yo. Generation X.
What does Elon Musk do on the X now?
Elon X.
Well, I'm wondering what happened to that's why weird though, because you know what I'm saying, like you want you need to fight civil rights.
Yeah, well, what happened to that cage fight they put to do Elon and Mark?
I don't know. Them niggas was training though.
I thought
There ain't no updates on it.
a lie.
At all. No updates at all, son. No updates at all. Yo, Chief.
Oh,
What you about to say? I'm saying.
Oh no. Nothing.
The Chief. It's your turn, bro.
Either way, we're doing that. Well, what y'all was going to hear was in honor of Wembley Stadium today, selling out 80,000 plus tickets, big shows, all that type of stuff. It still looks hilarious when you take a step back and look at everything. Like I was cracking up at the Big Show and Jeff Jarrett segment, but that's not what we're here to talk about. It's not. What we're here to talk about is what you picked as our Out of the Sky segment today. So, basically, for the Out of the Sky segment, see, the viewer's choice question came right at the right time because I'm thinking. I'm like, man, what do I finish off with? What has been hitting me? So I just go to Twitter and I refuse to call it the X. Don't keep it a Twitter.
Really?
How you say it, son?
That's how it sounded to me.
All seasons, son.
That's how it sounded. And they took it away.
And I was looking at what has been twat in the world. And I just kind of build up. You know, I see what's out there. I see what's being talked about. And I had a bunch of things that I wanted to talk about individually, wide and wide topics, small topics, you know, things like that. And you guys helped me out because you gave me a reason to pick 4 of them and see which one won. See, between petulance, between asking, are you a misandrist, right? Not to be confused with a misogynist. Are you Claudine, the welfare queen, huh? And excuse me. And all these things. Because I definitely forgot the last one right off the top of my head. Ken, could you help me out, please?
The red pill and cancel culture.
Thank you, sir. And the red pill and cancel culture. My bad. And that and all that. A little tired. Right? So in the red pill and cancel culture, I really thought personally, maybe petulant would win. You know, I'd get a chance to be a little bit petty up here, and just spend like 10 minutes being petty as hell. And it was going to be fun. Had something ready for that. But what you guys did pick did surprise me. But it is a topic that I can really we can really open up real quick. So the overwhelming majority picked Claudine, the welfare queen, right? I get a chance to rewrite some of this propaganda that's kind of held about my people. And if you know anything about me, more than being petty to people on a podcast, you know, I love to always do something and really talk about the image of our people. See, that's the type of thing that drives me in this life. So if we talk about Claudine, the welfare queen, we have to first explore what the hell I'm talking about in the first place. Let me ask you guys, fellas, do you know what I'm talking about when I say Claudine, the welfare queen?
I got a pretty good idea.
I think I do too. You mentioned the term before when you was on Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast, but you didn't want to dive into it because you didn't want to get canceled. You didn't want to get canceled at the time. This was 2019.
Don't worry. the way I'm going to come into it, we can't possibly get canceled this time. No, exactly why we might have gotten canceled before, but right now,
Yeah.
facts is on our side. So talk to me. Tell me what that thing is.
Alright, so we talking about Claudine the Welfare Queen, right? It's a reference to the movie Claudine, I think back in 1974 or 1978, give or take 1 or 2 years.
Yeah, I love that. I love that movie, by the way. Love that movie.
It's definitely like a top five, not top 5, top 10 70s movie. Top 10 black 70s movie. James Earl Jones was in it. Shorty who...
Diana Claro.
Diana Carroll, yeah.
Diana Carroll.
The father from Jackson 5 was in it.
Yep.
Like there was a lot of stars that came out of that movie, right?
It was,
especially for what it was.
And don't forget that song, yo, Curtis Mayfield song.
Curtis Mayfield and Gladys Knight carried that whole fucking soundtrack. It was crazy.
Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact.
And on top of that, it was an old school New York City movie. Yeah, if you know my fans, you know I like school New York City movies. You know?
That's a fact. Yeah.
So that's a whole thing. That hits home for me.
Correct. Claudine is a 1974 American romantic comedy drama film. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
That movie is a classic. So I love that movie. My aunt and my father got me watching that movie. So yeah.
See, the movie, directed by John Barry, starring Diane Carroll and James Earl Jones, is not about a welfare queen, but focuses on the life of a single mother living on welfare. Mm-hmm. The term welfare queen itself is a derogatory stereotype often used to describe a woman who supposedly abuses the system for personal gain. See, the movie itself even revolves around Claudine Price, a single mother of 6 children in Harlem, struggling to make ends meet while working as a housemaid and receiving welfare benefits to support her family. She hides her job from the welfare office to avoid losing her benefits, as there are strict rules. See, the story makes a turn where she meets a garbage man who's trying to give her the world. Right? That's James Earl Jones. Now let's stop here. Right? Let's go back up to that part about she hides her job from the welfare office to avoid losing her benefits, as there are strict rules that can penalize recipients for earning income. Let's stop right there. And the reason why I bring this up today, the reason why we're even going to talk about this today, is because Claudine and the stereotype put on Claudine, because while the movie depicted a woman in the welfare system itself, it didn't depict her as the welfare queen. Right? That was propagandized so much that I only think of that whole sentence. Why was it propagandized? Who was it making it look bad? Any guesses, fella? Who would that movie make look bad? Come on, starts with a black, ends with a woman.
Black woman. Black woman.
Correct. You see, and the thing is, what people don't understand is that the true purpose of this movie wasn't just to make the black woman look bad, to make black people as a whole look bad. They used us as a casualty because it was easy, right? Even in the depiction of the movie itself, it was even easier to just twist that energy. And why do I say that? Because welfare in and of itself, that came from the New Deal, 1931, the economic reform plan that President Roosevelt actually started, right? So President Roosevelt started this program, and it was strong backlash against it. It wasn't just like, oh my God, the government's giving us money, we need it. Most people not most people, but a lot of the country did not want that because it felt too much like giving out handouts, right? How did they get the country to agree to a democratic decision when there was so much Republican, strength at the time, when the country as a whole didn't want to do it? they begin portraying, they begin showing, they begin sensationalizing poverty, right? You sensationalize poverty, then people want to help people out, right? So they sensationalize poverty, but guess whose face they used to sensationalize this poverty this time? It wasn't Claudine. It wasn't a black woman. Their skin was not our color skin. They were using white people, right? So any propagandization, anything like that, they would use white people in order to help you visualize who was hurt, who was hungry, who was poor, so that the government coming together and using your tax money to give it back to the people felt like a good idea. Correct? I say all that to say this. Why in the world, with all of this going on, in 2023, do we still look at black people as welfare queens, kings, and all that stuff, when we got overwhelming evidence that it is definitely not black people at the most abusive of these systems? Let me shift your attention. Multi-time NFL champion, 20-year-long veteran, freaking legend, Heisman Trophy, all of that. Mr. Brett Favre got in trouble for welfare fraud.
That's a white man.
Yes. And
that's how a white man steals from the system.
Yep. Very famous, very, very, very prominent. And we all know he should be at least rich. Multiple homes, stuff he can sell. He's on welfare. Let's shift your attention to Ted DiBiase, both senior and junior. So this makes me laugh. What was Ted DiBiase Senior's tag name in wrestling?
That man was $1 million man.
The motherfucking $1 million man.
Yeah.
He man had his own belt.
Yeah.
What was the belt name?
The $1 million
belt.
Him and his son about to go to jail for welfare fraud in Missouri.
Dang.
Yeah, that's what paid for the $1 million belt.
They got him on welfare.
Ring.
Right? Missouri is one of the poorest states in the entire country. And they're getting the money out of it with some people who are actually in that state struggling, but still part of the infrastructure can't. But who's still Claudine the welfare queen? It's crazy. There are regularly, actually, like when I say regularly, definitely more than once, but cabals of Jewish families arrested for this. Mugshots, TV, all that. So you can't say I'm just making it up to be miserable towards them. This is the God's honest truth. On welfare with $1 million budgets. Multiple homes, all of this, while people who really need it have to go through the ringer. Wow, it's one of the most underfunded places where you ever would work. First of all, the staffing is bad. They're undertrained. Second of all, they miss opportunities like when people are really starving, when people are really hungry to get this, to try to reset their lives. They take advantage of it and they make people like that not even want to do it because it feels like another get-rich-quick scheme. It feels like a handout rather than what it is. Just a soft landing that you should be able to receive in a country that has this level of prominence, power, and civilization. But guess when they start making Claudine, right? Guess when they start putting that bad paint on Claudine and using us as bait. So the country take the bait, right? The country take the bait that now welfare is a bad and abusable thing. They do that when they want to repeal the things that came in the New Deal. So guess that's 1974. That's Nixon time, getting close to Reagan time. Very Republican stronghold. Shoot, if we wouldn't have got Jimmy Carter, it would have been gone. I can guarantee you that. This is a very, very political one, but I always want to say this. Please watch what we're listening, taking in. Please watch the energy that you bring into yourselves, because you never know who's lying to you if you just peel back the onion. They make us think that just because there's a few people that can get over a little bit, have a little too many kids, do make some bad decisions and get on welfare, that we're the majority of people doing it. No. It's y'all rich motherfuckers. It's y'all motherfuckers that would make the picture of the abusers look like us when you want to turn it off now. Because you're seeing too many of us figuring it out, and then more of us and more of us and more of us are becoming great. If you ever have to be on welfare or anything like that, I need you to stand up, be proud, whatever it takes, because you just finding a way to make a way. If you're a millionaire, you don't have to be on welfare. And that's my obvious stop.
Alright, there you go. Malimal, out of the sky.
You know what? I gotta do a quick retort on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely agree with a lot of touched on. It's either like when it comes down to assistance, right? Either you get help if you're really, really poor, and you get all the help in the world, and if you're rich, you don't need any help in the world because you're rich and you get to like work past the tax code. You know what I'm saying? The people that really need it is the niggas that trying to build this shit and maintain it.
Right. And the hard part is like the threshold at which you get it is too low in the country now. It's too low. Like if you're trying to make anything happen off $20,000 in America right now, you're basically dying. I need you to know that. So if they're trying to tell you you have to make that much in order to get any assistance from the greatest country in the world and also one of the most expensive, I think we need to review something.
That's a fact.
Yes, there you go. And now it's time for Mr. Gentleman Review of the Week. And also, as for my listener choice, here's my 4 that I would y'all to vote for. So I got this movie called Puppy Love that featured Grant Gustin, who was on The Flash, and this movie was on Amazon Freeverb. The second choice is Travis Scott's new album Euphoria, which is still number 1 on the Billboard chart for the 3rd week, by the way. 50 year hip hop, y'all. 50 year hip hop. Next, we got Vacation Friends 2 that just came out recently. And we got Joyride, which is the Asian version of Girl Trip. And with y'all votes, y'all chosen Vacation Friends 2. So today's review of the week will be Vacation Friends 2 that featured Lil Rel, Molly from Insecure, John Cena, and the other girl, I forgot her name. And I seen the first one, and the first one was really good. I enjoyed it. Definitely would be a 4 bitches and facts. Then I found out the second one that's on Hulu. That I saw this yesterday. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take up Vacation Friends 2, and I watch it. And if anybody else watched it, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but if I had to say about my review about this, I didn't like it. I don't know. I just didn't feel it. I mean, the first one was way better. The second one, I get where they was going with it, but I just wasn't feeling it, yo. And I think the thing was I wanted to like this movie. But I just couldn't. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I already know it's gonna be a part 3. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a part 3 in another 2 years. Well, whenever this writing strike is over. But if I had to give my rating for this movie, I would give it 2 Mr. Gentleman facts. Fast facts. And that is today, Mr. Gentleman Review of the Week. Now it's time for What's in Your Headphones. So what's in your headphones this week, fellas? Start with Sands.
Alright, yeah. So this week, right? Like most of you guys, and we're gonna get into the single. I was waiting for that Drake album. I was waiting for it. I heard it was coming out.
We gonna talk about that, son. We gonna talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? I was looking for it. But in the meantime, while I was waiting, came across, I got a notification actually this morning, right? At the time of the recording, I came across a notification for a new Knife Wonder album. Now, for those who don't know, Now, for those who don't know, Knife Wonder is one of my favorite, you know.
I said Knife Wonder?
Yeah.
I didn't know he came out with a new album. Wow.
So basically, what he does, right? He had these beat tapes that he be dropping, as a part of a series called Zion, and apparently it's on his 8th installment, right? But what I didn't know, right, is that there was a 7th installment back in March. He usually drop these during like the Christmas season, so to see it twice in 1 year is kind of like, wow, okay. So whenever he drops a new Zion tape, right, it's pleasing because it gets him back to my like producer phase. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say it's a phase, but you know, it's a thing. The thing about it, guys, think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of a thing. So today, you know, I've just been listening to Zion 7, and the last song, I have it on my Spotify here. Oh shit, hold on. Give me a second. Make sure I like the podcast while I do this real quick, guys. And the last one was called Take a Look Jam. And he does a lot of samples with this one. And I want to find out which one this came from. It's my first time hearing it. You know, so when I find that out, I'm definitely going to be talking about that on King Talk Season 4. But yeah, that's what's in my headphones at this current time.
Dope. Roddy, what about you, yo?
Man, I went back to my regular, you know, old school R&B and stuff, listening to some John B, listening to some Brandy, already know. Trying to check out Burna Boy album this week a little bit. Sort of okay.
What do you think about it?
It's okay. Not too big on him as an artist, but he's okay to me. You know, listen to some Total, some throwback Bad Boy joints, because he got that verses coming up, and that's it.
There you go. Molly, what about you, yo?
Listen, what's been in my headphones? This one is the guy my boy put me on. Shout out to CJ. A guy called Cochise. That's how you say it, right? It's one of the more newer things, one of the more modern things. Listen, I normally suggest y'all music where, you know, you gotta sit down, you gotta think about it, dissect it. You're gonna find you a triple entendre, double entendre. This ain't that. This is far from that. Cochise, you can do Turn It Up. That's probably my favorite joint right now. If you want to just sit down and just vibe out, rock out, you know, have a good little party dance vibe in the modern day, and that's all that the music is about, listen to a little bit of Cochise. It's fun, easy to get into. You ain't got to be the biggest thug in the world to understand what he's saying. It's mostly just get high and dance. Love that. And gotta give it up to two wrestling themes that just crossed my mind today. I watched the All In pre-show. Big Show new theme, really good. Like it. MJF Adam Cole combined theme, best thing in AEW, period. It's fire. Like the fire. Fire. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you can listen to it for 30 seconds and think like, yo, this would be fire if somebody else had a verse on this, you know, somebody normal. Like a rap. And that's what's in my headphone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta hear that now. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta hear that.
Yeah, that shit is fire though. I ain't gonna hold you. Like that and Orange Cassidy's theme song coming in. Like that should be fire as hell.
Yeah. But what's in my headphones this week? A couple of stuff been in my headphones. It was more stuff, but I can't remember it. But I know one song, of course, is from the Fresh Prince and Jazzy Jeff. Girls Are Nothing But Trouble. That's randomly playing my headphone for some reason.
The girls of the world are nothing but
trouble. Yeah.
Damn, why didn't he take his own advice?
Are we going to segue with that one?
Oh well, who knows? Then next I got the Boyz, A Dream, a simple fantasy. Yeah, I had to play that. Classic right there. Then I went to the 2000 and played some Neo, Sexy Love, the things you do. Then I had to go.
All-Star era.
Yeah, where then I had to go. Then I had to go to the dickheadings of Chicago because apparently he had a fight this weekend and All In. We got CM Punk theme song, Living Color, Close Up Personality. That was in my head for some reason. So I had to play that song. So yeah, and that's what's in my headphone this week.
I was just talking about this in the pre-talk. It's not an AEW pay-per-view. I got CM Punk fighting backstage.
That's a fact, yo.
80,000 people going to get the news that they come for. I promise you, it's all the work.
Yeah, that's a fact, yo. But yo, before we
all the work, Jack Perry got beat up.
Yeah, but before we get to the prequel, I meant to do this at the beginning of the show, but I kind of moved it here. So we got some announcement, recipes announcement. First thing first, recipes to the legendary Bob Barker, who was the host of The Price Is Right. How y'all feel about Bob Barker?
That was a tough one, man. I woke up, I think it was Saturday morning, and I got the news like, oh, the passing at 99. First of all, I didn't even know he was 99. So a lot of people on Facebook were talking about he was only kept it under $1 without going up. And I thought that was wild and crazy. But it was facts because he was 99. Yeah. So, you can't go wrong with that. Bob Barker was a staple, right, of staying home during a sick day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's really what it was. He made sure your pets were spayed and neutered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he did a lot of good stuff like for TV, honestly. I know he got caught up like with a scandal or whatever, but Price is Right girls or whatever.
Wait, he did?
Yeah? Like back in the day, like in the 90s.
I never heard. This is my first time hearing about this.
First time hearing it too, bro.
My first time too, not Bob.
Bob, bro. Bob was out here. But he beat the case for us, so that was lit. And he was still able to do great things for Price is Right. Shout out to Jim Carrey, who's carrying the show right now. Like, he's a new guy.
For fact, he's been carrying it for how long? He been doing it for like almost 15 years. Yeah, how long? Yeah,
like 15 years. Blue Bob.
He been doing that shit for a minute though.
For a minute, it was for a minute. Yeah, it was for a minute.
Because Bob Barker hasn't been on. Bob Barker will pop up on like the special edition Price is Right, but like Drew Carey been doing that shit since like early to mid 2000s.
Yeah, he was, and he's still doing it to this day. And
to this day.
Yeah, he really is though. He was, Drew Carey. I know a lot. Yeah, shout out to him. But could you saying?
Yeah, so I just want to send condolences to the family, and remember, guys, you always gotta make sure your pets are spayed and neutered. You feel me? So there you go.
Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. I would watch The Price is Right when I was growing up. Watching it with my grandfather and stuff like that. So Bob Barker, played a big part in my childhood. So hearing about his death was, really sad. But he did live a long life, 99 years old. That is, amazing. And rest in peace to the legendary Bob Barker.
Rest in peace to Bob Barker, man. That was crazy too. Like he was definitely a long time host. Price is Right. I definitely used to watch him when I was little as well. And he was one point away from 1 year away from being 100.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment. So not a lot of people live that long at all.
Yeah.
Definitely. Really got to see 100 years. Like he didn't get to the date of, because this would have been his 100th year.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he was he was great in what he did. He did his time. And he just put smiles on our faces. My favorite Raw guest host, far and away.
Oh yeah.
Far and away. He got the snuff Chavo Guerrero. It was great. And I just really want to say condolences to him and his family. Even though 99 is like, damn, you lived it up. You did your thing if you make it to 99. It still don't matter when, your loved ones lose you, because they could have had you till 1,000 and they would have been happy.
Yeah.
So definitely always want to give condolences to the family.
Yeah. And recipe to Bob Barker. Also, the wrestling community hit really hard with these two losses that I'm just about to mention. One of them is with the legendary Terry Funk, and the second one is Bray Wyatt. How y'all feel about that?
Oh man, it was rough, man. I heard Terry Funk died, which is crazy. I just got finished watching him on Dark Side of the Ring, talking about Onita, and to find out that news, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Terry Funk died, but he lived a long life. He had a long his career, WWE Hall of Famer, innovator of like hardcore. People talk about Mick Foley and everything like that, but you got guys that you wouldn't have Mick Foley or Edge or a Perk Angle. Any of them boys, you know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have, ECW really.
Yeah.
That whole concept without him, you know what I'm saying? This man competed in like exploding barbed wire matches, bro, in Japan. So it's crazy. Like you don't see niggas doing that shit today because everybody's watching out for their health, and rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I can understand why the Terry Funk heart.
Yep.
You say that again?
They tried to do that in AEW. It didn't work out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. You can't do it. You can't replicate shit like that. That's greatness for better and for worse. You know what I'm saying? But that's like a whole thing, But yeah, when I heard that was crazy. Like, so I want to send rest in peace to Terry Funk, send condolences to the family, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what he did. Thank you, Terry. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very Chainsaw Charlie. Definitely like a hardcore icon, a hardcore legend. The battles he had all over the world with Mick Foley will never be forgotten. His time in the WWE as Chainsaw Charlie, the dumpster match, and just the fact that he's probably one of the most unretired people in all of wrestling. Wrestling up deep into his 70s.
Yeah.
Keep retiring and just coming back. But he never had a real, truly bad showing. Just a much harder, hardcore, just a hard, gritty man. And I hope his family gets some solid.
Yeah, I agree. Keep his family in our prayers. Rest in peace, Terry Funk. I knew about Terry Funk. I didn't know too heavy about Terry Funk, but I knew him more of his later years. Yeah, but you did lost a legend. So rest in peace to Terry Funk. And now this second one, this one was really hard to believe. Bray Wyatt. How y'all feel about Bray Wyatt?
Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all. That came out of left field for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking forward to a Terry Funk tribute, when I came home that night, because it happened the day before, and then next thing you know, I'm on the train, and I find out that Bray Wyatt passed away, and I'm like, bro, that's not true. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold you, I thought that was a rumor. And then I'm here. Okay?
I said I did too, instantly.
I know, me too.
Oh, like this is sick. People are sick out here. They're really saying Bray Wyatt died. And then I go I watch YouTube on the train ride back. So basically, I seen a lot of like the wrestling pods that I listen to that have like a YouTube channel or whatever, and I see them breaking the story. You know what I'm saying? I saw Sean Ross Sapp, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Break the story on the whole passing of Bray Wyatt. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of when I seen that and I see everybody talking about it, I was like, yo, this is serious. Like, this is real. You know what I'm saying? And all I did, right? I ain't gonna hold y'all. I haven't done it since Eddie. Honestly, I haven't done that since Chris, before I found out everything happened. I shed a couple tears, man.
Yeah.
I did, because Vance was 36. You know what I'm saying? He was still active.
Son,
you just see him.
Oh, continue, son. Continue.
We just seen him at the Rumble.
Yeah.
Dark with at his dark match with LA Knight.
LA Knight. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of the thing. He was supposed to fight Bobby Lashley at Mania, but he had the health shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it reminded me of Roddy, because the similar shit happened to him over in AEW.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, it really was the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? He was supposed to have a feud, I think, with Kobe.
Yeah.
Just random took him out. 38 he was, and Bray was 36.
Son, I'm a week older than Bray.
I just turned 35. My sister, God rest her soul, passed away at 36.
Yeah.
Like, that's tough. It's one thing when you live your life and it comes to like a Bob Barker or a Terry Funk, you know what I'm saying? Because you lived a full life. This man, like, I can't say the best work that I've seen where that came from the Fiend, because I was expecting so much more.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
And we'll never know. And like, we'll never know, and it's so sad. That shit broke my heart this week. I'm not gonna lie. Condolences out to his family too, and rest in peace. It's just
his family. He has 4 children that he left behind. Just almost in a blink. 4 children, a wife. Shout out to JoJo. And like, for somebody to, and remember, he comes from a whole family. That's IRS.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Believe.
The Rotunda family.
Yeah.
And, you know, for something like that to just happen randomly, especially when he hadn't even peaked yet.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't even seen Bray Wyatt. Like, Bray Wyatt in all his forms have been around so long, and you still haven't seen him in his peak yet, because he just became 36.
Yeah.
So like, just for things to go this way, you know, you never want to see that happen. You never do, whether you like what the character had going on or not, right?
Yeah.
You gotta respect the person behind the character, right? Like, what he did with that, he took the supernatural character and went in the only direction he wanted to go into. And when I tell you, like, even though I'm not even a fan of the spooky wooky wrestling thing, because it's just trying to put a hat on the hat to me. When I tell you, he had so many things that had me engaged, like that last Inferno match. Him and Randy Orton, they took full advantage of the fact that we didn't have people because it was during the pandemic. And we got to see Randy Orton RKO a man that was on fire.
Yeah, that was so fucking cool. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right. But that only happens in the mind of Bray Wyatt. So does everything get its proper finality? No. But when the moments, that's what Bray Wyatt was about. Those moments, those instances that you can't take back, like the Fiend debuting and automatically trying to murder and literally murder Finn Balor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all the machinations in his mind, whether you love it or hate it, it has changed the way that somebody's going to look at professional wrestling, which means in the next 10, 20 years, we're going to see some stuff we've never seen before. And that person's going to be like, yeah, I took inspiration from Thunder.
Yeah. Bray Riot. Geez, I ain't gonna hold you. This one hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I found out. Sam posted in the chat, and we were talking about the episode, and Sam was like, "Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt." And I was like, "Yo, stop lying." And he was like, "No, I'm dead serious." And then I see the tweet from Triple H, and I was like, "Dang, yo, like I agree with y'all. He haven't fully peaked, yo, and that would hurt the most because we were all looking forward to his return. He was, we know he was dealing with a sickness, but then he was doing better, and then we hearing this, and then this really broke my heart, really sad. I really was a fan of Bray Wyatt, from him and the Riot family to his solo career to the Fiend and stuff like that. I really enjoyed Bray Wyatt, man, and it is sad that we lost him at a very young age, same age as me, so yeah, and rest in peace to Bray Wyatt and his family. Keep his family in our prayer. His wife, his kids, his brother, his father, want them in our prayers and stuff like that. And the crazy thing, last year I had a dream about Bray Wyatt versus Cody for the title. And now I'm upset because now that's never going to happen now. So, yeah. So
I feel like just because they're both in it, it could have been made phenomenal.
For real. And the crazy thing that I just found out recently, that Cody was Bray Pro in NXT, the original version of NXT. I just found out that recently. I just found out that recently, but I'm like, oh snap! Wow. So that would have been a really dope storytelling, man.
And they could,
yeah. But I ain't gonna hold you. This is really sad, man. I ain't gonna hold you. But keep all three of them, But keep all three of them in our prayer. Rest in peace to Bob Barker, rest in peace to Terry Funk, and rest in peace to Bray Riot.
Yeah, real quick, I want to ask y'all this before we get on to the next thing. What was y'all favorite Riot match?
To Riot Family versus Shield.
That was tough. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to say that match too, because that match was so freaking good. The one at Elimination Chamber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
That's the match I would show people if I want to, why do you like the Wyatt? My favorite solo Bray Wyatt match. That's always hard. He had a lot of randomness in his match sometimes. The funny thing is, I feel like everybody hated the Hell in a Cell 2019 match, the way it finished. It made sense to me. I ain't like it, but it made sense. So I wasn't I seen exactly what he was trying to do, so it didn't bother me. But if I gotta pick a favorite match, seeing a nigga get RKO'd while he is on fire, that's stuck in my head forever.
That's definitely like a top 3 for me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Cause ain't no fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fucking way. I would have to give it. It's a toss up. Like that. Orton and Fiend match is definitely a close second, but I'll have to give it a tie between the Shield and Wyatt family and Wyatt and Cena.
Oh yeah.
WrestleMania or the cage match?
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Yeah. I agree with you on that too. So,
and not the WrestleMania where John Cena had to tap into his bad side too, which was a good match in his own right.
Oh, you
but I'm talking about,
You talking about 36?
Yeah, the COVID version.
Mm-hmm.
And I say that because mainly it showed his creativity.
Yeah.
Because we forget like how creative this dude is when it comes to
very creative.
Put his own input. Yeah, man.
Bro, very creative, man.
In that match, you could see he kind of portrayed, and he didn't really have to do much with his shit, but he did a lot with Cena because he really portrayed a lot of like Cena's downfalls. You know what I'm saying? So if you look closely enough, you see Cena's downfalls, and then you see Bray's too, and then he came back as the Fiend, defeated him, and then that's until you got to I believe Ultimate Theory. I think that was the last time you saw Cena at Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a thing, but yeah, you know, those were like my favorite matches from. I wanted to see what y'all thought about it as well. But and guys, if you have any favorite matches of Brady, you want to talk about it in chat, you can always discuss it down in the comment section.
Yeah. Alright, now it's time for the prequel. Small news that matters. So we got a few things for the prequel. First thing first, yo Drake, where the fucking album, son? For All the Dog was supposed to come out Friday, but it didn't come out. Drake, what's going on? What's going on? Do anybody know what's going on with Drake?
So basically, what happened was Drake came out and said, "Hey, I didn't say the album would come out Friday. It was a rumor that the album came out Friday, right?" But he also said he got he's wrapping it up now and so prepared. So, you know, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I just heard he dropped merch. He gonna feature all the dogs on the album, like Snoopy and Brian and all them. And that's all I know.
Well, let's just say he's trying to put on the finishing touches, and he want to bring out better sounding quality work. That's probably why he's holding off on releasing it.
Yeah, I heard that the album is coming out in September, from what I heard now. Early September.
No! Is it me, or is like all the veterans coming back in September?
So we've been saying that for the last couple episodes that all of the veterans coming back between September and to the end of the year.
Yeah. So that's the third veteran I heard with an album drop.
Alright, next, but there's a couple people coming out with albums. Next we got Diddy. He got a new album called Love the Album, Off the Grid, coming out September 15th. How y'all feel about this album, Off the Grid?
I don't know. They be coming back with like a couple, right? I don't know. I thought his last one was his last one, but you know, I guess he got another one in him. But shout out to him for that. You know, what I will say is okay to live in your truth. So living your truth, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
You know, cause this album gonna feature Gotta Move On. Oh, we gotta move on. That song saying hurt so much. And the other song he got on
Act Bad?
On this, huh? No.
Act Bad? Oh, damn.
No, that's City Girl. That's City Girl, son. That's City Girl. No, it's a song. It was another song that Diddy came out with.
It's a song too. Go on.
No, but that's a City Girl, mainly a City Girl song. Act Bad is a City Girl song, yeah. But come up with the Love album is supposed to be an R&B album, from what I heard.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it's another song that Diddy came out with recently. Off that, I think it's called Hotel something. I don't know. Hotel something.
Hotel 112.
I don't know. Yo, Roddy, how you feel about this album that coming out? You looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to it. I just think that he's gonna have a lot of he's looking in the direction of R&B, which is trying to bring it back. So he's gonna have a lot of people that we know and love on the hooks, which has already happened with Gotta Move On. So I feel like it's gonna be a good listen. And he brought back a lot of producers. Like I saw a video with him with Stevie J. So he's gonna have a couple dance tracks too.
Oh gosh,
it's gonna be a full R&B album. I can see.
Yeah. Cause the Love is he got an R&B label now called Love. Yeah, called Love. So I guess this the album that is debuting the Love.
I'll listen.
I mean, I'm curious about it. So I guess I check it out. I'm curious about it. Oh, there you go. The song is called "Sex in the Porsche," featured Party Next Door. That's the song that also could be on the album. Sex in the Porsche.
Sex in the Porsche. That's.
I had sex on a porch. I get it. I fuck it.
Oh god. Here you go. Okay, here you go. Oh,
that shit weird.
Like so. Diddy's coming back, dropping another random album just because I can, because that's really why Diddy drops out. Literally only because he can.
Yep, pretty much.
Hopefully it'll be good because he has people. Maybe he's going the more DJ Khaled than himself on No Way Out route, where it's like other people doing it.
Yeah, I think so. And also he also was putting out the album because he got that verses around the same time as well. The Diddy versus JD versus around that time.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's another thing too. That's another thing too to consider. Next, another veteran that come out with the album. We spoke about him in a couple episodes, Kanye West. And we talked about he having a new album, but we didn't know if the album was core or nothing. As of right now, we got a title. Yesuke. Are y'all looking forward to Yesuke?
Yesuke. Parodying Yasuke, the black Japanese
Yeah. Black Japanese, yeah.
Gotta point that out there. I love the fact that he's showing love to black caricature all over the world. Hate the fact that because I don't feel like you can go from Jesus to Swordsman. Felt like he might have done that one out of order. I feel like you elevate, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out what's going on with that. I agree with that. And my second question to this is, what type of album do you think this is going to be?
That's another thing with Kanye West. You'll never freaking know.
Never.
At all. I can't even predict it. And I'm hoping this will be like a homage to like his old shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I always hope for that. But then I get some bullshit and I'll just be like, well, you know, I guess. Yeah. So
yeah, for some reason I think this is gonna be like a Yeezus album. For some reason, I feel like it'll be a Yeezus album. I don't know. I feel like it's based on the title. It gave me that vibe.
I hope he makes it available everywhere.
That too. That's another thing, son. Cause I'm not getting no album for no STEM players, son. Kanye, you bugging. You made me think last time. You made me think last time, son. I'm not. No, you bugging, my guy. You bugging, son.
Nobody listens to that shit. No way on. No. Nobody listens to STEM player. No way.
If that's the case, I wait for it to get on YouTube, son. Like, it better not get off.
This will take months.
My son got his copyright strike button.
That's nice.
Oh shit!
But as far as that type of album, I would gander, right? Like I want to guess it's going to be him attempting to bring a futuristic sound to a futuristic sound, which is the type of thing he does. Maybe it'll be hip hop. It'll probably be hip hop based, but to call a lot of things, just pure hip hop, it's hard because he goes so many places. Does so many things. So like, I feel like we'll always, when it comes to Kanye, we'll hear stuff we don't hear. Mm-hmm. Will we like it?
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure, but will it be some stuff that like we just don't hear? That's just not regular, everyday stuff. Hell
yeah. Another fact, yo. All right, next topic we got on the prequel. TikTok is doing the "I Be Missing You" dance challenge. How y'all feel about this?
I think it's kind of disrespectful because for those who don't know it, the "Missing You" dance came from Diddy when we lost by far one of the greatest MCs of all time, Diddy Song, right? In the midst of that, he hit the dance that he hit in the video at the VMAs. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, that dance happened. His Diddy dancing, and back in the 90s when Diddy was dancing. Everybody trying to hit the moves. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then that dance kind of died off because they let Big rest in peace and everything like that. Came out with some duets. You know what I'm saying? Diddy was dancing there too. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And then you really see,
nasty girl. I'm over there.
Yeah, he was on that. He was dancing on that. So now we got the era where nobody takes nothing seriously anymore, and you got these kids out here dancing in the "Missing You" song. I'm like, bro, What are you doing? Y'all just want to dance to anything. Huh? That's how it works. I'm like, y'all generation, y'all just want to dance and shit. Y'all don't care what it is.
Like I personally haven't seen this trend.
Me either. And I glad I did, son.
I hear. Here's the thing, and I don't want to sound like that guy, but if you seen Diddy dancing to that song, Muted, would you not think it would just be a fun thing to dance along to? Like the Diddy Bop, be real, like that was his serious Diddy Bop. That was like the praise dance version of his Diddy Bop. And I think we respect.
Oh god!
And
I gotta listen to that song now, Diddy Bop.
Yo,
You gotta see the dance to that shit.
Oh,
I was watching it this week, and I don't know. I feel like it's not this. I feel like they're just taking any and every little freaking song and making a TikTok to it. Like this is not even a song that really needs to be. What you gonna? Somebody gonna? That's like somebody gonna play this shit in the street, and then somebody gonna be dancing, and watch some little kids dance to it in the middle of freaking Utica or some shit. Like, come on.
I agree. This is kind of disrespectful, son. Why would you make a challenge over a tribute song? That's weird.
Well, if they can make it over a tribute song, they can make it over a freaking pop song from 2006 and 2007. I bet you.
I'm pretty sure they already done. I'm pretty sure they already done that, son. I'm pretty sure they already done that, son.
You did an Adele song?
I wouldn't be surprised they do.
have them.
They would.
I'm playing devil's advocate. Wow. Is it in bad taste? Yes. But is the song a song that you could dance to?
Shoot.
I mean, the beat is
The beat you could dance to, yeah.
So,
Come on, bro. Like we all call the greatest, and this is him showing his his vibes, and then y'all just want to take it as, oh, let's just dance to it. Look at me. Like,
yo. I'm gonna feel bad for people listening to the podcast. They're gonna listen to it. They're gonna take the idea of Adele. They're gonna put on a hello, and then they're gonna make a dance out of hello. So I don't know how they're gonna work, but
and they're not
It
even
doesn't have to be hello. It could have been rolling in the deep. But then,
bro,
They did that one too.
or payment.
oh yeah, that's it.
Who knows? Who knows?
What I'm trying to say is, they just taking the dance to everything, man. I mean, the kids are getting to know these songs, but they're not getting to know it in a genuine way to me.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I mean, which probably would be a good thing. The song would be back on the charts, so the Billboard charts after this. I guess.
Of course it is, because look at Miguel's shirt there.
Look at Miguel. Look at Miguel. Look at Chris Brown. Look at The Weeknd. All those songs.
Weeknd die for you, right?
Yeah. All those songs got back on the Billboard charts, and got surfaced in 2023 because of TikTok.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not the worst thing in the world, because all that means is more money, hopefully, for the Letter Wallets. 1, 2, more notoriety for a song that represents one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And 3, once again, that song, nigga, I danced to it. Boom, there it is, right there. It wasn't.
Can you imagine they mixed that in the party and they blended with some shit? That'd be crazy.
Oh god.
Why should they blend into some Burner Boy?
Heard it.
Why
then they blend
shit like that, and then they gonna probably blend into some Burner Boy.
I believe that.
Yeah, we gonna dance to that shit.
I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
Or WizKid, right?
I can hear it coming right into Last.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
Yeah, DJ would do that shit though.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yo, son, y'all get all these songs famous. Y'all need to get Teddy Overload famous, son. Go get on TikTok and make that song famous, yo.
I'm about to dance to it.
Do it, man.
Teddy Overload, do the Teddy Overload. Teddy Overload.
Did we ever make a Teddy dance? No, we didn't.
Nah, we never made a Teddy dance. We never made a Teddy dance.
Because back then nobody was dancing. Nobody was trying to make dances. That's why.
Except for you.
Yeah, both
was dancing.
Except for you. Except for you, Sid. Except for you. The Dizzle dance.
I was just trying to dance just to dance. I was just trying to dance to be famous. Everybody got dances to be famous now. That's the thing.
That is true.
Yeah, we did do it for fun. We did do it for fun.
Shit lit for us.
But I was trying to make sure I had a dance just in case I became famous. I make
And-
dances famous. Dances don't make me famous.
There you go. Yeah. And the last thing off the prequel, we got Power Book 4 returning this Friday. How y'all feel about Power Book 4?
I'll be honest with you, I gotta catch up on a few episodes of Power Book 4. But once I do, I think it's gonna be pretty lit. I can't wait to check out this next installment of Power and see where the shit goes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Power Book 4 was not the strongest power in the Power universe, but I am looking forward to see where season 2 could take us. I felt the same way about Raising Kanan, and season 2 blew out the park. So I'm hoping Force do the same thing.
You know what that it is when they do that? They just know they got you a little bit.
Yeah.
But they'll play the longer game, take longer to set up things.
Yeah.
And if they do it right, it's bigger when the payoffs happen at the end of the season or the end of the show.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Man, Power Book 4. I don't know. I thought it was really slow last season. Like too slow that it got boring. But I'm willing to give it another shot this time because But what they're doing, we're seeing Tommy in a different light because he's usually just a trigger finger when he was on Power.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to draw a storyline more around him and what he's going through. And that's probably why it's just drawing out more and stuff because you get to see not just Tommy shooting people every 5 seconds and making out with chicks, but a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And you didn't never know. Remember, he passed things up with Tyreek. Hopefully, do you think we'll see a crossover with Tyreek going on Force with Braden?
I mean, shit. Tyreek gonna need a new connect. Besides the fact that he's gonna have a lot more to worry about than linking up with with his uncle. You feel me?
Yeah.
He got to figure out how to get to how Noma keep him off his back with him and his boy Braden. Feel me? But
before things.
It wouldn't hurt to have some family by your side. You know what I'm saying? Because with family by the side, you really could indeed have the whole world.
Yes. And the fact that they're going to war, they might need Tommy. So who knows? Maybe the season finale of Force, they meet up with Tyreek and Brady come to Chicago. Tyreek and Brady asks Tommy, y'all need help back in New York. I'm at war. Can you come help me out this time? Like, for real, help me out. I really need you. And maybe Tommy come and say, yeah, he'd be in for season 4. Who knows? That would be dope again. Bring him back again, even though he wasn't in season 3. But yeah. That would be
and
really
Blanca.
Dope. Yeah, there you go, Blanca. Blanca was on both shows.
We're gonna find out what happened to Tommy.
Exactly.
So with her putting the pieces together, that's gonna be interesting because she's not going back down till she get that W.
Yeah. So before we get to the main event topic, let's keep the family in Jacksonville in our prayers with what's going on out there right now. With the shooter killing black people and stuff like that. So let's keep people in Jacksonville in our prayers.
Yes, it's a tough world out here, and there's a lot, especially in Florida, with the whole gun laws out there, people going crazy. In the midst of that, you get travesties like this. So, you just want to make sure, you definitely want to keep the families that's affected after the incidents in Jacksonville in our prayers and make sure the state keeps its head up.
Yeah, agreed.
4 black people injured and dead. Like, it's crazy, man. And these are like, it seems to seem like you can't really be safe anywhere. You just got to keep your head up. I mean, you just got to be alert. That's the word I want to say, alert.
Yeah.
Because this is a store. I walk to the store almost every week, so yeah. This is a Dollar General this happened.
And honestly, that could be at anybody's dollar. Honestly,
here's the thing. It can be at any store, any time. And that's why I still maintain that the most dangerous person walking around the United States of America is a young, armed white man that's mad at whatever you don't know he mad about. These people are hiding these agendas and going out and taking real lives.
Shut the fact, yo. And it's
No, say what you think.
No, I was gonna say it's terrible, and it's like it's sad that racism is still going around. We spoke about racism last episode, but this is still sad, yo. It's ridiculous. Because believe it or not, that is what this is about. So, yeah.
Like, I'm still trying to see like how they know it as a hate crime, other than the fact that he just came in and only shot black people. I mean, that's pretty easy for me. I'll take that.
And the crazy thing, this happened before, and it didn't happen before, like recently, in another, or maybe it's just last year, maybe in another state.
Like last year, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Buffalo, right?
Yeah,
Buffalo at the at the Tops at the at the supermarket.
Yeah, and he came in the store and shot black people. Same thing. This is ridiculous now, yo. It's really ridiculous, yo. Like,
can't go to the damn store and just anywhere. Jacksonville is a black place. You can't just go to the store. Every time you as a black person see a young white man walking a little funny, you're going to feel funny now.
Yeah. Because automatically we will be the target.
That's true.
I need y'all to know, and I'm sorry for any white people who don't deserve what I'm about to say, but if you get too shifty near me and I punch you in the face, I will not issue an apology until I know you ain't got a gun. That's just straight up facts. We got to protect ourselves, our brothers and sisters. You move too shifty, I'm punching you in your shit.
Nah, facts. Because you never know. Honestly, you really never know.
You never know. And it's not like the made up conjecture where they feel like, oh, you walk around our neighborhoods, they're going to get robbed. Probably not, because they're afraid that you're going to litigate. Nigga, we walk around your neighborhoods. We walk too close to your neighborhoods. Your quote unquote lone wolf might come out there and just start letting off rounds that they get legally. He got the gun legally. He got all that stuff legally.
But yeah, man. But let's keep the families in Jacksonville in our prayers, man. This is a terrible thing that happened. Not gonna lie, terrible thing that happened. And now time for the main event topic, the last segment of the season, and what we're gonna talk about is us. So what I'm gonna say is how y'all feel about the season, and what is your top 3 episodes this season? Well, maybe 3 or 5 episodes. Your favorite. Everybody can start first.
Damn. Well, this was a good season. You know, we definitely was on a momentum of, you know, getting it done, getting it in. And it was good to see the growth of the fan interaction, you know, this season between, you know, the good pods, the Instagram comments, and whatnot. So yeah, pretty for all the Premiere Boys and all the fans. We think it was a big growth. Now the top 5 episodes I liked was Canceled, Selective Outrage, the Father's Day episode, The Big Pack It Up, and Truth Hurts. Those are my top 5.
What made them the top 5? What was your favorite thing we spoke about
on? Well, Canceled was a very fun episode that we talked about the canceled shows, and we joked about the scandals that happened that got the shows canceled and whatnot. So that was actually a fun one. The Father's Day one was also fun as well, because y'all were just going in on freaking all the TV dads and stuff. And you made a rant about Carl Winslow for like a good 10 minutes. And I was pissed about that.
My bad. I think it was me. My bad.
Selective outrage. We were just going in about the special for the Chris Rock and stuff, you know, and all the premiere news was kind of dope. The big pack it up. That was crazy what you were saying with the whole pack it up to me in the whole episode, bro.
It was so many people, man. Holy, like,
and then the whole ship thing was just really retarded that week. You know?
Yeah.
And then last episode, The Truth First, we all was in our bag basically with every single topic, especially me. So yeah.
All right, there you go. Who wanna go next?
Mally, you wanna go?
I'll let that go next.
Yeah, one of y'all can go next. I'm gonna go back.
I'll go next. You want to say, Mally, wanna go next?
I'll go after you.
All right, so I'll go next then. How I feel about this season? I feel like this season actually was a really great season for many reasons, because it gave me time to really plan my next move on when things are going on in my life. A lot of stuff happened behind the scenes, you know, with me, the whole situation with me and Roddy happened around behind the scenes, and a whole lot of stuff. And I felt like, you know, when I came back on the third episode, I felt like my love for podcasting, not only for my show, but for this show, really came back. And I felt like I fell in love all over again doing this, especially doing it with my brothers. So, and I felt like we improved more, our bond grew even more, especially because, you know, with a lot of amazing things that happened during the season, from Mally becoming a father, Sam's wedding, everybody's show been killing it. You know, number one after number one after number one after number one, banger after banger after banger. The words of Seamus. And after banger. Yeah. And I feel like, you know, the best is yet to come. I feel like it's only going to go up from here as long as we keep, you know, doing this as a team, as brothers, you know. And I wouldn't do any other guys other than these three gentlemen that's in here right now. So thank y'all for helping me bring my love, get my love back into this. So thank you, bros. So my top 5 episodes is, I agree with Roddy. Canceled was one of my favorite episodes this season. I like the conversation where we talk about the canceled shows, and also it was my official return. So this was my official return. So this was one of my favorite episodes. Second was Brotherhood Therapy, Volume 1, when we were discussing about the breakup, our breakups, and basically every relationship that we deal with. It was basically us just bringing brothers having a regular conversation, you know. So that was another one that I enjoyed this season. The next episode was the delusional episode. That was probably one of the funniest episodes we had this season, especially with Sands and Mally. Y'all were going in on this episode, and it was also a good episode because Mally returned after he became a father. So that was a really dope episode. I agree with Roddy again. The Father's Day episode, Brotherhood Therapy, Volume 2, Life, Hip Hop, and BS. We talk about hip hop, we talk about TV dads, and it was a fun episode. And my number 5, what I had to say for my number 5? I had to say Truth Hurts as well. It was one of our controversial episodes this season, because we had like probably 3 or 4 controversial episodes this season. And I also got a chance to say F Cardi B, so yeah. There you go.
That's wild.
There you go, my top 5 favorite episode of the season.
We couldn't just wait for that. Like,
I really can't, son. I said it was 2 episodes. I said F Cardi B this season. I think that was one. I think with the TV of the Brotherhood Therapy. I think with the episode.
Oh yeah, because we did the Rolling Stones that episode.
I had a ball. I had a ball through that episode. Next, Mally, go, Mally.
All right, so if I had to start at number 5, I would go New Year, New Us, the first episode of the season. Right. You know, we had a long break. Honestly, that one's special to me because like it was just us really vamping, coming back together, saying how life has been, and we had been through some really crazy stuff even up to that point. You understand what I'm saying? I was just going back looking at some of the things, even looking at some of the comments that get left, and just hearing the stuff and how it affects other people. It blows my mind a little bit, and I'm so grateful to be able to just sit down and have the time, space, you know, to do this with you guys once a week.
Yeah. Also, that was the first episode that I wasn't there.
That was Ken's first non-here episode.
I remember we did that episode, and I was trying to do everybody do the Aka MrGentleman Contact. Sound like Excalibur from AEW.
I remember that. I was listening like, what? You got my show as wrong.
I was going through the whole shit. Like, at the end, this is, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going through it. You feel me? Like, boy, was I wrong.
Shit. Continue saying. Continue. I mean, Mally, my fault. Mally, continue, Mally.
Give away my spotlight. Listen. Number 4 might have to be a major step back. You know, I love when we get into these, and y'all know I could talk a little bit. Yeah, so I love when we get into some of the wordier discussions. Some just give me an opportunity to shine light on topics that we don't always get to shine light on. I love those type of episodes. Number 3 would definitely have to be the Brotherhood Therapy Volume 2. For me, that was spiritually the Father's Day episode, and we got to talk a lot about those things, and it was special because it was my first Father's Day, and I don't want to make this about me or anything, but that was huge for me. It was like, like this little bit of consistency along with everything keeps me in the regular pace I was. It kind of helps me stay grounded with everything that's going on with this, with a new family and everything like that. It just helps me make sure I don't lose me in the process of trying to gain. Number 2, and this one's a tough one, right? For number 2, I gotta go with Selective Outright. That was me. That was Sam. That was Star. Having fun. We really got to talk about a lot of things. We got to talk about music on this episode in a way that we don't, like in ways that we didn't get to talk about it. We was sneaking back in. We were just wilding out because it was like Big Brother wasn't here. Executive.
Yeah, I wasn't here. I wasn't feeling good that episode. I wasn't here for that one. I wasn't feeling good that one.
And that was a fun episode. And my top number 1 episode, it was really between Truth Hurts and Delusional. I gotta go with Delusional. Had a lot of fun. I got to do the extra long Out of the Sky.
The over 30 minutes Out of the Sky.
That was like a preview of just a bridge. If you wanted to get a preview of the bridge, I'll just say that.
The trilogy.
The trilogy. Right? And I guess so, but it was fun, man. We had a bunch of fun. That was
fun. That was fun.
I think how did we get to do 2 segments? I think
I remember because you wasn't here for the last couple of weeks because you the father you prepared to become a father. So we gave you the segments because you deserved it. So yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, fellas. Because honestly, like we said before, there was some doubts whether we were going to do this more.
Yeah.
This whole season, just the last 9 months, is just like, you know what? for what it is and for what it's not. We gonna keep rocking this until
Yeah.
the wheels really fall off. And if you don't think that we're gonna keep doing this as long as the wheels is on the cart, then you are delusional.
Delusional.
There you go, Sam. There you go. We wait for it. We wait for it.
Answer. God damn it.
We wait for it.
Alright, y'all. Well, shit. It's crazy to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, season 3 finale with all of us still really not even reaching, you know, the peak of what's to come from this. You know what I'm saying? Like, when this whole thing started, it was just like, all right, we just try and get, you know, podcasts out and everything like that. My initial thought of this was going into it like how we would do Blaze Up TV back in the days. For those who don't know, Blaze Up TV was like our little YouTube situation. You know what I'm saying? We do little videos of us just being out here in the city streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, or being at your favorite venues. So, you know, I wanted to bring that type of energy there, you know, but then as we were doing this, and then as we added, we were doing, touching on these more serious topics, and then especially when we hit COVID, I seen that this could be even bigger than that, you know, bigger than a Blaze Up TV situation or whatever have you, or bigger than any of the ventures that we've been doing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I seen that this could be more, I'm like, let's take it even more serious. Let's take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like from Premier Boyz, I felt birthed King Tone. Premier Boyz, I felt birthed Star Time with Roddy. Premier Boyz, I felt birth is about to birth the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
The trilogy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you're gonna get. That's what the fans are gonna get. You know, for their support for this one right here. This is the baby. You know, and I ain't talking about the nigga shit that be going on in North Carolina or whatever. I'm talking about this is the baby. This is the pride and joy of the Premier Podverse, the Premier Boyz podcast.
Yeah.
You know, and through the ups and downs and the downs and ups and the highs and lows and the in fighting or the out fighting with other, you know, people and failed R&B artists. At the end of the day, you know, we find out, just like with everything else we do, we found our way to like success and to victory. And I wouldn't be able to do all of this if I wasn't doing it for 3 people that's on this pod. So I'm definitely eternally grateful for, you know, you guys for being able to put up with me for 3 seasons the way I do this shit. You feel me? You know, none of these thoughts come from notes or anything, you know. None of that. These are straight off us, top, you know, it's top of the dome, real life thoughts in real time. You know, a lot of these pods, they get control because they're funded by bigger corporations. This is just us. We're doing this. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to continue to do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to, you know, that's what it is. I could toot our own horn for another 15, 20 minutes. But I'm going to get to my top 5. Was it 5 episodes?
Yeah, 5 favorite episodes of the season.
Alright, so I got 5 favorite episodes. This is no particular order. There's just 5 episodes that I was really fucking with this year. For season 3. You know, it's just what it is. The first one off top, Selective Outrage. Bro, we were having way too much fun, bro, on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though he wasn't there, I really wish he was there. But in a sense, I was really having like way too. I thought we all having so much fun with that shit. I went off on those things for at least about 20 minutes.
Yeah. So I was listening. I know, son. I was listening, son.
It was rightfully so, and I think we all had our enjoyment with that. I think, you know, that's what made this whole situation fun to me. You know what I'm saying? That I could be able to like banter like this and be lit. So, Second Outrage is one. Another one is Brotherhood Therapy. I like the fact that we're able to not only share our own personal stories when it comes down to what we go through and that. One major thing about it is that I see like you guys react to what we talk about and having you guys relate to things that we be dealing with is a big fucking deal to me.
Yeah.
You know, and it lets me know personally that the shit that I'm going through, you know, whether it be work, personal, what have you, like you're not alone in this. You know, you are not alone in that. You know, and I want people to remember that because sometimes we do find ourselves in those spaces, in those dark spaces, and we shouldn't be. So that's the second one. The third one, I'm gonna say cancel, right? Because this is when you were coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, we were discussing getting ready for you to come back.
No. I returned. No, I returned.
This when you came back and you were wondering.
I came back. Yeah.
Nah, for real. Cause I was like, bro, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, you usually don't take breaks. And at the time, like, you know, we was trying to go through the whole, you know, go through the whole motions of starting season 3 and us being actually doing the shit together. So that was a good thing. I'm glad we were able to get it out because I felt like that right there was the start of everything that, you know, everything that happened for this season. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, yo.
My next one is True Hurts. Because Roddy was wilding on that shit like crazy, bro. Like at that point, right? I felt like he had it up to here with big girls. Like that was enough. Like, he had enough.
No, I think it was just Lizzo. Yeah, but it's just Lizzo, son.
Well, so you're definitely right about that. He definitely had enough of Lizzo. But I don't know. I think I don't know. He was probably trying to expand on that, and I was like, no. You know,
little
shaky there,
little bit, but
and it's all good. You know, I'm glad you were able to. You know what I'm saying? Unlike the professionals on reality TV shows, you know, this is a safe space.
It's more about how she was trying to portray the world I was pissed off about. Not really aiming more at the big girls because what she was portraying. But yeah, go on.
No, that's fair. But I like the fact that we were able to really listen about a lot of topics there. A lot of podcasts, they're afraid to do that because they're funded by people that, you know, that are stuck to a certain narrative. Mm-hmm. And if you don't stay on that narrative, then you get canceled. You know what I'm saying? You get everything taken from you. But when you're doing this shit, you're owning and operating your shit, you know, it's really hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? So good luck. But yeah. So that's one. And my last one, my final one, right?
Mm-hmm. Drum roll, please.
Delusional.
Of course.
Delusional. Because no, like there were so many true points into that one. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, yo, listen, we got into music in a real, we got into like music in a real deep way. We talked about, you know, the delusional mindset. A lot of people don't address, but I'm glad that we do. You know, and you know, we try, at the end of the day, you know, that really boils down to what we do here. You know, we keep things above, we tell the truth no matter who it is, and you know, we try to entertain, but we also try to, you know, help you guys learn a little bit as you go about your day or your night or whatever you're listening to the pod. So, you know, yeah, those are my top 5 episodes. And I really just want to thank y'all for, you know, really listening and making sure every episode this week, you know, every episode this season, damn near, went number 1 on our respective charts.
Right.
So,
the other fact, yo, literally almost episode this season, except for maybe 2, went to number 1 on Good Pod for top 100 episode indie charts. So, for real, y'all, thank y'all for really supporting us this season, and we got many more to come for season 4 and many more. So yeah, thank y'all for real.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, let's not forget the power review stuff too.
Yeah, we gonna have more power review. Just know for season 4, you gotta expect more power reviews. You expect more segments. You expect more topics. You expect more controversies. You expect more brotherhood conversation, because we got a lot more brotherhood conversation coming for season 4.
One thing that changed with this season is everybody had their own separate segment. So the input was more. I was enjoying it because the input was more open for everybody due to segments.
Yeah, and I wanted that for everybody. So I'm glad that it worked out, and we gonna do more of that now. So, because honestly, the Premier Boys is all 4 of us. So yeah. Yo, one last time, yeah. And that is the Premier Boys podcast. Thank you, everybody, to listening and enjoying this season of Premier Podcast. It's really been an enjoyable season. Thank you, the fans, for just supporting us. And we know, like I said, we got more to come. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Follow me on IG, Ken_Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken, KEN _Mr. MR Gentleman, GENTLEMAN. Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, Season 7 premiere this Sunday at 12 a.m. and every Sundays and every Thursdays for spin-off series Thursday, where we have shows like A Conversation About Music Podcast every first Thursday at 12 p.m. Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 p.m. and the Old School Show with myself and the Star Rider Ride every fourth Thursday at 12 p.m. Check out the website www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. Check out every episode, watch every video, check out all my guest appearances, buy some merch, support Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. We see y'all in season 4.
You already know what it is. It's your man's Aaron Stans. And once again, I want to take the time to thank y'all for yet another successful season of the Premier Boys podcast. You already know what it is. And if you love what you saw on Premier Boys podcast over the past 20 some odd episodes, then you want to stick around and check out the season 4 premiere of King Talk with your boy Aaron Sands this Friday, September 1st. You already know we're gonna get into more fun topics. We're gonna pack up a whole bunch of people up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely gonna get into a whole new wave of King Talk, a new era of King Talk. Remember what I said? King Talk never dies; it only gets better. And I'm gonna show you guys how this season, starting on September 1st. In the meantime, you can check me out on Instagram, Aaron Sands Premier, link in the description. King Talk Sands on Good Pods and Twitter, also now known as X. Alright.
On the Twitter.
Also, that's what it be sounding like. It be really sounding like block on Twitter. I'm like, for real? That's crazy. So I say that now. Niggas be getting blocked on Twitter and X. Alright. Follow me there on King Talk Sands. Alright. Jennifer Anderson, first person getting packed up on the season premiere King Talk with Aaron Sands. Shout out to Malimal on that one. Keep up the good work, bro. And until season 4, matter of fact, fuck all that. Until Friday, you already know what it is. King Talk Sands. Out of here.
And you got me, the Star Roddy Rod. It's a good season, So thank y'all all for checking us out. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe wherever you're listening to this. We're available, on social media, Good Pods. But follow me on Star Time Roddy. Star.time Roddy on Instagram. Also, Star.time podcast coming back real soon. So yeah, check me out there. Also check me out on the Old School Show with Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. And yeah, we'll see y'all real soon, yo. Yeah.
All right, one more time for the one more time, Ken. Could you help me out?
Long live the chief.
And it's been a phenomenal, incredible season. Damn near 20 episodes down. I think the real count is 19. If you don't include the bonus show, which I think we do, so let's call it an even 20.
And 20, that would be 21.
That would be 21.
Yeah.
Great shit. We've been out here, right? And definitely thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Just for even you know, every bit of growth is appreciated. So now we're getting consistent comments. Appreciate it. You know, now we're getting those 5-star reviews from more and more people. Appreciate it. Listen, we working. We don't care. We're gonna grind our way to that milli if we need to. You know, we right here, right now, where the Premier Fam is. However strong it is, we see y'all getting stronger. We just gonna do our best to get better, to keep giving you more. But until then, until the next time, until 4, they call me Malimal. You can find me with that on everything. All right, so just Google it; it'll pop up. They call me all very simple words that I'm sure you know how to spell. Malimal is Malimal. Also, I need y'all to understand this. I don't know if y'all know how to spell the word trilogy, but we're about to come back, right? We're about to come out with the Trilogy podcast, right? We're talking about how will you write your third story, the podcast for people coming up on this third story, the third floor of life, the 30s, how young Black people can really maneuver in this world. And I want to interview some of the coolest and dopest Black people I know that's coming into this space. Because I want to let y'all know it's okay, whatever angle y'all coming in, wherever y'all coming in on it from, whether you're at the top of the top, whether you're at the peak of your powers, or whether you're at the bottom of the barrel, you're going through something and you need a way to come out. I need that show to be a beacon of light for you. All right? That's coming out. I'm telling you, don't let the cat out the bag yet. But that's definitely coming out fall 2023. We do have a date in mind. The interviewing process and the recording process is going to start soon. What we plan to do with this show is make it just a little bit more than weekly, but we're going to see how we receive that first. So you're going to definitely be hearing a lot more from me. We're going to get into the music the best we can. We're going to be doing a lot of things, balancing this new life, balancing this new drive, because we have a reason to do it now. A bigger reason, a better, stronger reason. And with that being said, Ken, take us out.
All right, before we go, I got 2 breaking news. 2 rumors to clear up. First thing first, it's been a thing going around that this is our last season of Premier Boy Podcast. That is completely false. So yeah, this is not the last season. That's one. At all. We got many more to go. The second one is, y'all might see us later. You might see us sooner than y'all think. I'm just gonna say one thing. Save the date, September 11th. 4-year anniversary episode. 30th anniversary episode with Malimal. Look out for that special episode on September 11th. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
And this is your man Aaron saying, King Talk saying.
It's your boy.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I step away for 2 seconds, right? And see, this is why we gotta tune in and pack it up, because shit like this. Alright? This your man's Aaron Sands. We'll see you Friday.
It's your boy, the star Roddy. Yo. We are out of here, man. So.
First of all, that was more than 2 seconds, but they call me Malimal. Yeah, please.
Long live the chief.
They call me Malimal, and this has been season 4. Damn.
3.
Watching this has been season 3. I knew I messed up soon as I said because I'm looking forward to season 4. We looking forward to the future around here. Let's go on this road to this Millie, guys. Let's get it.
Facts. And check out our anniversary episode September 11th, and we will reveal the release date for season 4 of the Premier Boy Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never about to say.
Yeah. Thank you for the remaining season, y'all.